Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Recently, the Kardashian star, Kourtney Kardashian Barker, has been crushed by her son deciding to move out. While she is raising her newest little guy, Rocky 13 Barker, and taking in a new living situation with Travis Barker, it still stings to see any of her kids not choose her. Undeniably, transitions in blending a family can be very difficult. After Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker said, they knew it would be an adjustment for all of the family. Since both Travis and Kourtney entered the marriage with children from previous relationships, their decisions also affected many people. For instance, Kourtney shares 3 children with Scott Disick, Reen, 9, Penelope, 11, and Mason, 14. Likewise, Travis also shares 2 kids and a stepdaughter with Shannon Moakler, Landon, 20, Alabama, 18, and stepdaughter, Asiana De La Hoya, 24. While Kourtney has said she and Travis are letting their kids slowly adapt to living together, it was shocking when she learned one of the kids now wants some space. Recently, Kourtney Kardashian learned that her oldest son, Mason Disick, wants to spend less time with her. Undoubtedly, it is difficult for her to see her teenager pulling away. Reportedly, an insider told Life and Style, he's now made the decision not to live with Kourtney anymore. Furthermore, the source says, she is heartbroken over it. Although she knows the situation with a blended family is challenging, she can hardly bear to see him pick Scott Disick over her. However, Kourtney Kardashian believes there is more to it than just Mason Disick growing up. The insider says, while Kourtney is giving Mason space to work through his feelings, at the end of the day, she blames Scott. For instance, Kourtney enforces more rules with their kids than Scott does. Sadly, she believes that is the reason Mason is gravitating to his dad's house. Furthermore, the source states, Scott always tries to be the cool dad. Then elaborates on why Scott Disick's house is more appealing, saying, the kids can have all the sugar and junk food they want at his house, and they can stay up as late as they want and watch whatever they want. He buys them anything they ask for. It's no surprise they all love going to his house. They love their dad, but it helps that it's a free-for-all when they're over there. Mason Disick is pushing away from Kourtney Kardashian. Notably, Mason Disick has been more distant in the past few seasons. For example, during the Kardashians season 5, Kourtney Kardashian took Penelope, Reen, and Rocky on a trip to Australia, but Mason sat that one out. Some people think Mason may have a problem with Travis Barker, while others believe he is a preoccupied teen who just wants to be with his friends. Either way, Kourtney is feeling the sadness of Mason distancing himself from her. Mason doesn't want to come, Kourtney expresses on a season 5 episode. He's a teenager and he wants to be with his friends and his dad. Undeniably, she was disappointed he didn't join them, but she was focusing on having fun with her family that went. Likewise, Mason has chosen not to appear on the Kardashians recently. Furthermore, he also was not filmed at Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's wedding in Italy. However, paparazzi photos show he was there. Growing pains. Furthermore, the source said, people have told her it's just a natural part of life and that Mason will come back to her once he establishes his own identity, but it's still painful. Then they add, Kourtney's doing her best to accept that Mason would rather be with Scott right now. She says it's because he's a teenage boy who needs his dad, but it's not easy. Continuing, the insider explains, of course, the kids hoped Kourtney and Scott would eventually get back together. Noticing some tensions with Travis Barker entering the picture, the source adds, it's been incredibly hard for them to understand that Kourtney wasn't going to end up with their dad. Right now, Kourtney isn't demanding Mason spend time with her. The insider says, she doesn't want to let Mason go, but she's trying to respect his wishes and not smother him. What do you think about Mason Disick choosing to live with Scott Disick? Do you think Kourtney Kardashian Barker is right giving him space to sort it all out? Do you think Mason will return? Have you been through something similar? Are you glad the Kardashians renewed for another season? Drop your comments below.